From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. But today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the L.A. Chargers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Grenade! Run! Set.
Throwing first play is Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Now Herbert going to change the look. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That was horrible, dog. I just threw you a pick. That was horrible.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out low defensively, and it brings up third.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
15! Go! 15! 57, cover.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Oh, good move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, it's Hampton. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Herbert off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
5-9, 5-9. Let's go.
Again, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and in by Deer. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent.
Oh,
but you got to do both on the fly,
oh,
don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They will toss to Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Right back to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Miller Gray, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Mahomes going to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him
he was wide open. We're supposed to have coverage on that.
Inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Brown is in. Chiefs. A strong, determined
shit.
for 6 points.
Good drive.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it?
You got a good 3rd down right there on that in and out route.
Almost trite.
Left side.
Were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and
Yeah.
downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
There we go. We got it now. We got to clear it out.
Here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this throw incomplete.
That's
the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete to Mooney. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. Herbert going to change the play here. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go lion.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now they'll change things up.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
Here's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down and a yard. Now Mahomes. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we see him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Moore, the man in motion. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Fielded at the 33. 31 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Herbert now. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of the play.
Getting turnovers. You're getting turnovers. Two picks, a fumble, back-to-back fumble, or back-to-back turnovers right there. My last two possessions. Ugh.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for KC. 54 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Running right, here's Brown. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Hero 15!
Mahomes now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And he
Awesome
couldn't
interference.
quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Dobbins will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
31-yard line.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Set. 21. 5 now.
Go.
Set.
Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Why did it?
Open man right side. That's McConkey. And now look at this.
Oh.
But a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They go quickly here out to Moore. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. So this will be spotted.
Oh, he's making that.
Logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of something behind it. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
I am going to see if you're using Ramsey as a safety, though. You can't be using him in the box.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton.
You're going to check that shit.
To the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was.
Noticed it all game. I just haven't said it.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, my God, dog. This fucking game is going downhill. Yeah.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball.
Wow, bud.
3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Draw play for Brown. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This is caught. And will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rondale Moore, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Henley. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They juked him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of
I can't catch the ball. I can't throw the ball.
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
26. Chargers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught by Dell. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Delson in motion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, here's Brown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Mahomes to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I just love how they're going
That was
about trying to
amazing.
finish off this
That was
game.
amazing.
This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yellow.
This is Brown going up the middle. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to throw it here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Butker's kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Get him. 59.
Herbert to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Set. 380. Lion. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win.
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert going to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Good game.
And they hold on to their lead. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
15. Yellow. 15.
To throw is Mahomes. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Mahomes will do it himself. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
15.
Now Mahomes. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Kansas City, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.